Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gents, we have a partially pulled up page for the California Department of Motor Vehicles. I want you all to pay attention to something because it's very important that you understand this. This is how to acquire a commercial driver's license. That's what CDL comes from. Ladies and gentlemen, a commercial driver's license came about in the year 2000 throughout the nation. 2000, excuse me, 1991, 92. Okay, it was officially put into purpose throughout the country in 1992. Do you get this? Or excuse me, I said 1990, 1991, 1992, 1990, 1991. Okay? In 1991, I turned 21. I was the first person in the state of Louisiana at the age of 21, the youngest person to receive their CDL. I knew then that it stood for commercial driver's license. You all need to pay attention to the language because it's going to make a whole lot of sense once it's read to you. How to get a commercial driver's license, or better yet, how to get a driver's license. Applicants for a commercial, all licenses are commercial, people. That's why the state has the authorization to issue it, because that's what gives Congress the right to regulate it. Did you know? Wait, hold on. We're going to let, oh, baby, I love you, wait, play in the background. Y'all hold on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on our website, under the arbitration and or PDF section, it is the laws you did not know exist. It has presumption of law in there, so those of you who don't understand presumption of law, this lets you know that they came up with this. They claim under Article 3 that they are permitted to do presumption of law. There's nothing in law that allows them to come up with a presumption. What is a presumption? Well, there's a possibility. No, ladies and gentlemen, the law is supposed to be based on facts and conclusions associated with law, not on hypotheses that don't exist. Okay, it says grounds for believing or hypothesis or inference or likelihood. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no such thing. Now, this was taken from the actual, what is it called? Annotated Judiciary Act. But what we're looking for is not this. We need to show you guys something. We're going to do subscription. It should be CRIPTION. We're looking for subscription. Find next. Okay, that's what we want. Want y'all to pay attention. Need y'all to know this because you didn't get it. I just told you this, so we're going to tell it to you again. It is impossible to prove jurisdiction exists absent a substantial nexus with the state, such as voluntary subscription to license. All jurisdictional facts supporting claim that supposed jurisdiction exists must appear on the record of the court. Well, that's why they get your fingerprints and your photograph, because they're claiming that you have a license or contract with the state. Can I prove that? Yes, watch this. Where a person is not at the time a licensee, neither the agency, government, nor any official, government, has any jurisdiction of said person, you, to consider or make an order. One ground as to want of jurisdiction was the accused was not a licensee and it was not claimed that he was. So, do me a favor. Let's get back to the fact. When you apply for a license with this agency known as the DMV, you just created jurisdiction for them. You have voluntarily subjected yourself to, what is that? What is that? Servitude, people. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, forgot to say that at the beginning. Thought I forgot, didn't forget. I just had to remind myself at this point to say it. But let's get back to this, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to pay attention. You must be 18 years of age, because when you are a teenager, you're not driving commercially. You're driving under your parents' commercial license. Pay attention. You're a minor. Okay, now, must apply for a commercial license plate. Let's say you may apply for, but may hold a commercial California driver's license prior to the issuance of the commercial license permit. Okay, the DL must be carried with the valid commercial license permit under CFR because Congress regulated it, ladies and gentlemen. Code of Federal Regulations, Congress regulated it. That's what gives them the right to regulate it because it's commerce. We'll see it in a second. A drive for hire within California, or may drive for hire within California if you're 18 years of age or older and not engaged in interstate commerce activities. Pay attention. May drive for hire within California if you're 18 years of age or older and do not engage in interstate commerce. Commercial business people. Now, they said interstate commerce. They didn't say commerce. Pay attention. All right. Must be at least 21 years of age or older to drive a commercial vehicle engaged in interstate commerce or in the transport of hazardous materials or waste, interstate or intrastate commerce. California Vehicle Code. Ladies and gentlemen, I know. Many of you are not getting it just yet because you haven't seen it. So let me show you how, when you apply, you are applying for a commercial driver's license. Watch this. Let's go up. Who needs a CDL? A single vehicle with a gross weight rating of 26,000 pounds. But we don't care about that, do we? No, because who else needs a CDL? You think that those are the limitations. Those are not the limitations, ladies and gentlemen. Let's scroll up. It is not there. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for. It was right beneath us. A complete commercial driver's license application. Now you think that that's the only form. That's not the only form. They said driver's application form, and then they put this in parentheses. Those of you who know something about law understand that when it's in parentheses, it means it's excluded. It includes and does not exclude, but parentheses means it can be excluded. It does not matter. Pay attention. It says MD. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that you get this, the DMV will not issue or renew your driver's license. You need that nexus with the state in order for them to regulate. Pay attention, just get it in your head. You need that nexus with the state in order for them to regulate. Pay attention, because I didn't say that. It is impossible to prove jurisdiction exists absent a substantial nexus with the state. Why? Because the court has no jurisdiction over you if you don't have the license. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, oh, this is the original Dolly Parton doing I'll Always Love You. You remember the Whitney Houston version? Well, this is where Whitney got hers from. Okay, Dolly Parton, everybody, playing in my background. All right, let's get back to this so that you guys will understand this, and then we'll end this video, and then we'll do the one on the contract. Many of you guys are out there having driver's licenses, and you're afraid. Please understand that since 2008, I have not had a driver's license, have not applied for a driver's license, have not taken any driver's test in any state that I've been in since 2008. Why? Because I started recalling the driver's manuals. That's why I'm pulling this up, because this is from the California driver's manual online though. Okay, when I pulled this up, I understood it. It says there is a federal requirement that each state have minimum standards for licensing of commercial drivers. Do you understand that? See, the original search, let me show you what the original search was so that you guys will get it. No, this is not it. That's not it. That's not the one. Huh. I got to put you guys on hold so I can pull up the right document. Once Dolly Parton, everybody in my background. Pay attention. This is what I put in. Passengers for Hire, California Driver's Manual. Okay. Now I told you, if you look in the regular manual, you will see that it says if you carry passengers for hire, you must have a blah, blah, blah license. Okay. But please understand, pay attention. A 15-passenger van is a van manufactured to accommodate 15 passengers, may drive for hire within California if you're 18 years of age or older and do not. Okay, everything we just read. You need to understand, all of you are being presumed to be driving commercially. Without that, there was no regulation. But many of you guys want to stand and argue with the officer. So SATCOM is getting ready to create in roughly about 3 months. Sorry, we got to put the template together. We got to order the stock, and we're going to send it to all of our SATPAC members, including those who were previous SATPAC members and the current SATPAC members and the new SATPAC members. Oh, by the way, February 1st, the SATPAC 1X will be discontinued. We have enough people assigned to that we're going to discontinue that. We're going to lock that out, and we're going to secure the assets for that. Okay, so the passengers, the people who are locked into that will be locked into that, and theirs will be secure. Just want to let you guys know, February 1st, well, actually January 31st will be the last day. So just letting you know, heads up. Heads up! Oh, look out! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this right here so that you guys understand what's going on. We will create the template. We will create the bumper sticker and the card. Basically a simple card. I did a video about a month ago showing people about how a guy went through a DUI checkpoint and he had his license hanging out the window and he had everything there and he had a statement for the police to read. They read the statement and they moved on. We won't have the same statement because it's not necessary, but we will have a statement similar to what's required in law. Now, there are going to be people who are going to mimic and copy us, and that's been the problem. Everybody's been trying to take what we do and create a business out of it. Now, I don't mind people being entrepreneurs, but ladies and gentlemen, some of these people are not understanding all the details that go behind it, and then they are thinking that they understand all of the facts, all of the ins and outs, the rounds and the bounds, and ladies and gentlemen, they don't understand nothing. Oh, well. Excuse me, had to cough. So, as we explained to you at the very beginning, when you are operating in public, you are operating under presumption of law. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're operating under presumption of law, and as long as you're operating under presumption of law, they require you. They require you to do what? To disprove the presumption. Okay? You have to disprove the presumption, not them. Sorry, this was a PDF, so transferring it. This is the same. I don't know this song because this is a mix. They use the same beat for The Greatest Love of All. The greatest love of all. They used the same beat for The Greatest Love of All. Anyway, that was the 70s. That's what they did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that you guys understand, when you're operating a vehicle, the police officer is operating under presumption. Okay, so his presumption is a rebuttable presumption. Many people want to argue. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you do when you're dealing with a police officer is you start thinking that you can have a conversation with the idiot. Once you start having a conversation with the idiot, he gets to operate under, right here, presumption of law. He gets to presume that you are guilty because you've just testified against yourself. But wait, he didn't read me my rights. He doesn't have to read you your rights. So, again, all he's operating off of is a likelihood. You know, I got an officer to admit on the stand that he found probable cause. And this was right after nobody was paying attention. This was right after the stupid judge had said that only she was qualified to find probable cause. Okay? And so I got an officer to admit that he found probable cause. Look, ladies and gentlemen, he can't make an arrest without probable cause. But he's not qualified in law to have probable cause. Oh, I'm sorry. Those of you who don't know me, that's what I do. But how do you do that? I mean, how do you think like that? I can't think like that because you're not supposed to. You can't have the same conversations with these morons, idiots, these individuals who think they're smarter than me that I have. Because they think that they prepared for me. They have not. Because I've set up contingencies upon contingencies. I've been telling people as of late, I love Batman. I don't like the TV series. I don't like the animated series Batman because I think Batman is a joke. How can Batman fight Superman? Okay, shh, don't tell nobody. But he's got extra strength. Where did he get his strength from? He doesn't have any mutant powers. Wonder Twin powers. Activate. Form of a moron. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not possible. And they can't explain it away. So that's why I thought Batman has always been stupid. Yeah. The movies are okay. Yeah. The animated series is okay, but But there was, in one of the animated series, he was talking to Robin, and Robin said, but Batman, he's getting ready to do this. Batman, the Joker's getting ready to do that. And Batman says, yes, I know, Robin. We must let it play out. And then Batman ended up telling Robin, well, the Joker has contingencies upon contingencies upon contingencies. And so we must play through. Ladies and gentlemen, I set up contingencies. I don't just walk into a courtroom and start talking. I set up what I'm going to say to set them up, i.e., getting an officer to admit on the stand that he found probable cause. There are several other things he admitted on the stand. Oh, and that was wonderful. I did ask the question, had he ever lied before? And he said, yes, he had. I can't even begin to tell you how much of a setup that is. No, you're going to say that he did. No, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't have to say anything. He's got 20 years experience in lying. Do you understand? I asked him, had he ever lied on a stand before? And he said no. But yet, I called him on a lie. Do you know what a lie is? A lie is where someone fails to tell the truth. He purposely tried to mislead, put misleading information on the record. I called him on it. Oops. So this is the games I play. And I will take care of him in all in due time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be so far away. It's time for me to go. Got to do the other video. But I'm hoping this thing on the driver's license provides some understanding for some of you. Get rid of your driver's license, ladies and gentlemen. But. That's right. Go and get an ID. Police pull you over. Show them the ID. And then pay attention. They take you to court. They give you a ticket. Take the ticket. Go to court and say, I object to these entire proceedings. You have no jurisdiction over me. Well, you have a blah, blah, blah. You were driving. Excuse me. I can drive anytime I feel like it. I have the right to drive wherever I want, whenever I want, and however I want. I don't need a license to drive. I wasn't operating a business. Do you have any evidence on the record that I was participating in commerce? Okay, so where's the contract? Give back your stupid license. Those of you, see, people don't understand. Child support issues, and they're suspending your licenses. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting up the child support program in March. So those of you, some of you are not understanding that as of yet. But in March, we'll start that up. We did say at the end of February, we'll be starting to let people know, but it will be in March. We have to acquire the assets in order to take care of that program. We will let you know. Please do not contact SACOM or any other organization that I am associated with, affiliated with, or talk about, asking about something that we say we're going to do, and we're not doing it yet. You're just going to have to wait. Just that simple. I am so sorry to those of you who think that you're entitled to more than what we present to everyone else. It ain't gonna work like that. Ladies and gentlemen, under 20 minutes, have a good day, have a good life. We'll let you know about all the other upcoming events when that happens. Goodbye.